Hey everybody, welcome to Chaos and Her Nails. I'm Paula, aka the chaos behind the nails. Welcome to my brand spanking new YouTube channel. This is the first video, and if you like this sort of thing where, channels where we talk about nails, we do nail hauls, we do nail art together, product reviews, product comparisons, then give me a like and give me a subscribe because we're gonna be friends. Anyways, I'm not one for introductions, so I'm gonna just kind of skip ahead and get right into the actual video. In this video, I want to do a product comparison for you guys where I talk about nail stands. Woohoo! Yay, nail stands. All right. Don't mind my voice. My voice is a little strained because I have filmed this video God knows how many times because of so many interruptions, and so now my throat is getting really dry. So hopefully this is the last time I'll have to film this thing. Anyway, so before I start, I want to say I am not sponsored by any of the brands that I am talking about. I paid for this stuff with my own money. There's no affiliation between me and any of the brands I'm talking about. So in today's video, we're going to compare an Amazon brand, a Clear Jelly Stamper brand, and an Ugly Duckling brand. So we're going to start off with Amazon. It's the cheapest one. And I feel like that's already something that's a plus, especially if you're just starting out. My recommendation would be to go with something cheaper because, in all honesty, it gets the job done, right? Like, this isn't something that is, like, it's a nail stand. At the end of the day, I feel like they all kind of work the same, but there are differences. So one of the things about this, so this cost me $12 Canadian, okay, on Amazon.ca. I don't have the link because I bought these a long time ago, and I guess like Amazon probably sold out of them, and so now I can't link it for you guys. But yeah, like you get, for $12, you get 4 of these bases, and you get 20 of these, 5 in each color. Okay, that's pretty cool in itself. I like that. Now, I've had these for a while. I can't even say how long I've had them. One thing that I've noticed about them, okay, so first let's talk about these little pegs. Now, there is a little bit, and I don't know if you can see, but there is a little bit of like a slight discolorization, which, I mean, probably from, being out under the lamp all the time, and, it's probably discoloring it. Because if you look at these ones, these are supposed to be rose gold. This one here has maintained its color, probably because I haven't used it as much. Just because I have so many of these things that I just grab whatever's available. All right. So, yeah, so like this one here was obviously not used as much. I'm going to have to start using that one so it can match the rest. But you can see the discolorization. But one thing that I like is, even though it got like, slightly discolored, it didn't peel. So whatever this coating that they have on here, it didn't peel, it didn't like tarnish in that way. So I do really like that. Okay. Now on to some things that I don't like because we have to talk about those too. So as much as I do like, and honestly, like, I'm going to just say, like, these are perfectly fine. If this is what you can afford, and like, they're perfectly fine to use. Like, there's nothing actually wrong with them. The negative stuff that I'm saying is basically me just being picky. Okay. So I want to put that out there for you guys. Now, when you're talking about these, like when you're working with these nail stands, you have your base. This is basically plastic, okay? It's hollow in the middle. My finger goes right in there, okay? And the magnet itself, like, it's so weak that it can't, like, I mean, okay, that one I kind of pushed, but like, it's wobbling. and it's not always a guarantee. And I mean, I guess if you do it from the middle, I mean, it's like, I mean, it's not like you're going to be doing this with your nail stands anyways, but like the magnets are weak. And when I say the magnets are weak, why that bothers me is, I'll give you a little demonstration here. Why that bothers me is because when you're working and you're putting your putty on here and then you put your nails, a lot of the times, especially if you have nails on all of this already and you've got your putty on all this already and you go to grab it, the nails with the putty is going to create even more weight. Like if you see like grabbing it, and that's with nothing on it, right? So when I'm grabbing this one to work on this nail, because I don't generally, like, I know a lot of people, they, you know, kind of paint like that. I personally like to do one at a time. It's just, I find it's more comfortable for me, right? So when I'm grabbing a nail, it's falling, right? And when it falls, it's gonna wreck your other nails. And it's happened to me where like the design that I created, that I, you know, took so long to create, got like smudged or ruined because it got jerked around. And you know, it doesn't always land, you know, it might not always land like this. Like sometimes, like I've had it where it's like landed on the nails themselves. So that's one thing that like you just need to be more careful. Like when you're working with a cheaper material, you want to make sure that you're very careful. Another thing that happens too is I'm very like, when I'm working, I'm almost unaware of my surroundings, right? So I'll be working and, you know, I'll be doing a design on a nail. So let's say I've got my nail and doing a design, blah, blah, blah. And if I have, you know, my products that I need over here, like I'm constantly going like that. Now I do tend to like keep it out of the way, but sometimes like it escapes me to do it. And what ends up happening is that, and I knock it down. So that's one thing that you should definitely keep in mind when you're talking, like when you're looking at it. And I mean, again, this is not a reason to not purchase this. Okay, like this is just me being like really picky. They work just fine. It's not a reason to say, oh, well, I don't want that. If you're just starting out, there's really no reason to spend more money than you have to. So, I mean, at the end of the day, like, and they're cute too. Like you get one of each color. So if you can't decide what color you want, you get all 4 of them. I was going to say 5. Okay, so that's where we're at with Amazon. Next, we have our clear jelly stamper. Now, this is what comes with the clear jelly stamper. I bought these, first of all, I bought these at Canada Nail Supply. Now, Canada Nail Supply, one of my favorite places to shop for professional nail products. And clear jelly stamper, from my understanding, is a professional brand. So, if you are not a certified nail technician, unfortunately, you cannot purchase anything from there because they only sell to professionals. So you would need to create an account and upload your certification, your nail certification, and then you'll be able to shop there. Now I can't, because of that, I cannot link to the specific product, but I can leave the Canada Nail Supply link in the description below, just so that you guys, if you guys are certified or are getting certified, you can go ahead and create an account and you can find this on there if you're interested in purchasing this particular one. Okay, now this one here was not that much more expensive than the Amazon brand. Like I said, Amazon was $12. This one was $16.50. So, you know, and with $16.50, that's like $4.50 more than the other one. And you kind of get a little bit more too. So it comes in this beautiful metal case. So already that's a huge plus for me, right? Because now I have somewhere to store my stuff in. It comes with these little tip things. I personally have never used them. As you can see, they're still in the bag, and the bag is not open. I don't know why I'm keeping them, to be honest. I don't think I'm ever going to use them, but I don't know. I guess it's the nail hoarder in me. But anyways, yeah, so these are metal, and they stick, your little pegs stick to this. So what I actually do is, I keep, when I'm not using my stands, I actually keep all of these, the bases, inside the tin, and I keep all of these little guys on top of here, and that way, like, they're not going to fall off. I don't know, it's just me being weird. So yeah, it's like, I mean, so it comes with this, it comes with one base, and it comes with 10 of these, and also one of these. So you can put, you know, one of your nails on there, and it makes like a cute, you know, so if you want to take like a cute little picture where, like, you know, you have one on here and the other 4 on there, you kind of like represent the thumb. That's usually what I do when I use these things. It does slide around because of the magnet that's up here. But yeah, so like, now the quality, this is basically the same base as the Amazon brand. And the magnets are, if they are stronger, it's by very little. Like, I don't really notice a difference in that. These are plastic, whereas Amazon, to be honest, I feel like these are plastic as well. I can't think of another material. Like, they're obviously not real gold, so like I can't think, like, they're gold plated in some way, but like I can't think of another material that they would be other than plastic. They do feel a little bit different just because of the plating, but yeah, like they're the same weight as these ones. So I mean, when you're talking about quality, the difference in quality is definitely not there. You are getting more with the Amazon purchase in terms of you're getting 20 you're getting 4 stands and 20 little pegs. With this, you're paying $4.50 more, and you're getting 10 of these, 1 of these, and this, and this. So like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm not going to say that Amazon is more worth it, like, in terms of, like, you are still getting your money's worth, because, like, I mean, I feel like this alone adds kind of like, you know, a nicety, and the box itself, it's kind of like a nice little storage, right? So like, I mean, if you're looking for quantity, then you're definitely going to want to probably go with the Amazon version, because like I said, there's no difference. I do like the opal. I'm a big fan of opal. I just think it's like super pretty. But I mean, again, that's not something that I'm going to use to make my decision. You know, I bought this because like I needed a new nail stand. I felt like I didn't have enough for the amount of nails that I was creating. And yeah, so like, I mean, like, I don't want to say, like, I love the packaging, I love the presentation of this, and that extra $4.50, that's where that's going, right? So at the end of the day, you can't say that you're not really getting as much bang for your buck, but at the end of the day, you can too. Like, because you have 4 functional stands here, whereas with this, you only have 1 functional stand. And then you have 5 other pegs with no home. I mean, you could function with this, but like, as someone who makes multiple sets at the same time, I feel like I would have really liked to see, like, maybe instead of this, which is really cute and I like it and everything, but I would have liked another base. That's like my one complaint about the clear jelly stamper, is I would have liked another base and possibly a little bit, like, I don't know, like, instead of giving me these, give me this with another base, you know, because, like, I mean, these, I don't have a use for them. Like, I'm not even sure, like, are you supposed to, like, are they supposed to be, like, nail tips where you practice nail art? And I mean, I guess, like, they're good for practice, but what happens when you're done and you use them? It's almost like these are kind of a waste, because, like, I don't know how many are in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna say there's maybe 10 in here, which makes sense because there's 10 pegs. But, like, once I use these and I practice my nail art, I have to buy more. Like, and I can't, like, you know, like, I don't know. To me, to me, this is a very useless piece. I should throw it out. I probably will. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna probably throw that out, because the more I look at it, the more I talk about it. Like, when I first got it, I didn't really think about it, but now that I'm talking about it, it's like, I don't know, I just kind of feel like you're giving me, and I appreciate the effort, right? I do. Like, you know, some people don't have nail tips and they want to start right away, and I guess for them it's good. But what you're also doing is you're making it so that they can only use these, and you can't make press-ons out of these because they have like little hooks in there, like little notches, and I don't know if you can see that, but there's like little holes, and they're supposed to fit into these holes. But to each their own. I mean, if any of you have this and, you know, you're using it and you find it useful, please let me know in the comments below what you're using it for. I would actually really like to see these in use, because I personally can't think of a way that these would be useful. So like I said, you know, this would be a whole lot better if, you know, we got one extra base and did away with these. So anyway, that's my rant for Clear Jelly Stamper brand. Sorry about that. I'm sorry things got ugly. You shouldn't have had to see that. I do like it. Like, don't get me wrong. It's very functional. Like, the price wasn't even expensive. Like, $16.50. Like, that was a great price. I'm not even complaining about the price. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm just looking at the product from a functional point of view, right? And it's like, what could I use more of, right? So there's that. Now we have Ugly Duckling. So first of all, I got this also at Canada Nail Supply, and this cost me $42.50. Now that's a big difference from, like, you know, $12 and $16.50. It's like $42.50. I think this is like one of the most expensive nail stands on the market, like, that I've personally come across. If anybody has found something that is more expensive than the Ugly Duckling one, please let me know what it is, because I am very curious to see what they have to offer for more than $42.50. Okay, so that'll be interesting. Okay, so now firstly, let's talk about the base. Okay, this is what you get when you get the Ugly Duckling nail stand. You get 5 silver, 5 gold, you get a crystal little stand, and you get this one. I don't think it's crystal. It's not crystal, obviously. It's, excuse me, it's glass, right? But it's got weight, okay? And so does this. Like, this is heavy and it's not hollow. Like, it's solid all the way through, okay? So that's what I want to point out right there. So you have their brand. Can you see that? Oh, let me hold it this way. So if you look, their brand name, Ugly Duckling, is etched in there. I think it's on the bottom, But yeah, like when you look at it from the top, like it reads Ugly Duckling. You also have, I don't know if you can see it. It also says Ugly Duckling in there. And it's beautifully etched. Like this is a really pretty nail stand. Like it's gorgeous. And you can clean it. Like I usually wipe it down with glass cleaner, Windex or whatever, like just to kind of get rid of the smudgies, because you know, you touch it all the time, it gets like smudgy. The magnets on here are significantly stronger, and you know what, they have to be, because this is a brick of glass. Okay, so it's obviously heavier, so you can't have a flimsy little magnet like the Amazon one on there. So right away, like, listen to that click. Like that's solid. Okay, and when I put these on here, like that magnet just grabs. All right, I'm picking this up like this, and you know, it holds. So I really, really like this stand. Like this was like I said, this was the first stand I ever purchased when I started doing nails, and I use this all the time, and I honestly do wish I had another one, especially another base. Like I would really like another base. They don't unfortunately sell the bases alone, which Ugly Duckling, if you guys are watching this, you should maybe sell separate bases, because I have, like, you know, I don't, as much as this is really pretty and like, you know, it's nice for pictures, like I don't really use it for doing nail art. So like another base would be nice in place of this, you know, like maybe kind of, you can have like 2 bases with the 10 pegs, and kind of have this as like an add-on. Here I am giving people advice on how to run their businesses when like I have no idea. Obviously don't listen to me if you don't want to. But yeah, like that's my opinion. Now my one complaint about this one, other than the price, mind you, like you do get what you pay for. It like the packaging for this came in this beautifully lined, it was like a satin lined box, like very, very classy. Ugly Duckling is a very classy brand, and that's one of the reasons why I love them. Like they're just so, like, I don't know, it's like I see them and I just think class, you know. So that's one reason why I'm kind of disappointed in the pegs. Now if you look at the pegs, like I've had these for years, but like you can see like the tarnish on them. I'd really like a way to be able to get rid of that. Like, you know, I also have like my nail polish colors on there too, and obviously those are not going to go anywhere, but I don't know, like I'd like a way to bring back the shine, because like when you first get it, like these are like super shiny, super new, right? They don't feel like plastic either. So, you know, we have, I always grab the one without the magnet. You know, when you compare it, like you have like your cheap, like this one's nice and heavy, this one's very light. So like, I don't know, I like it because to me it's sturdy. Okay, like I put that down, it's not going anywhere. I knock that over, it's not going anywhere. Like, you know, I've never tipped this over, you know. So that's like the one thing that I really, really like about it, other than like it's really pretty. I don't regret buying it, and if I could afford to right now, I would probably buy another one, just because I really want another base. So anyway, those are the 3 nail stands, or 3 nail stand brands that I talked to you about today. I will put the link for Canada Nail Supply down below, just in case you guys want to, you know, head on over there and see what they have. Their customer service is amazing. It's one of my favorite places to shop. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, give me a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will create some more content for you guys. Until next time, later!